everyone, are you all happy? I'm so happy to welcome you all to watch this video. This video is for class 4 ICC children, subject science, lesson 10, part 2, session 22. The topic is matter and its states. Let me recap what I have taught in the previous video. Solid, liquid and gas. The three states of matter. Three states of matter are. Three states of matter are. Three states of matter are. Solid, liquid and gas. Solid, liquid and gas. Let us see the properties of solid, liquid and gas. Solid has fixed shape and fixed volume, and liquid has no fixed shape and it has fixed volume. Gases has no fixed shape or no fixed volume. Solid, it is incompressible, that is, you cannot squeeze or you cannot stretch, it is fixed shape. And liquid also incompressible and gas compressible. And solid rigid. Rigid means strong and hard and it has fixed shape and you cannot stretch out. And liquid, it is a fluid, it can flow. Gases, fluid, it can flow. And last point, do not fill container completely, and liquid do not fill container completely. Gas fill container completely. In this video, the different states of matter are useful. We are going to see the different states of matter are useful. Since gas change shape, tires can change shape as they go over pumps. You can see in the picture a tire of a car. Next, liquids flow, so it is easy to transfer them from one thing to another. Here in the picture, fireman fills water from the tank to the fire engine tank. Next, solids are hard and keep their shape, so we use them to make things. Matter can change state, solid to liquid. Okay, matter can change form or change from one state to into another. Okay, ஒரு நிலையிலிருந்து இன்னொரு நிலைக்கு மாற்றம் செய்யலாம். For example, ice melts when you take it out of the freezer. The warmth of the room is enough to change it from the solid to the liquid state. Wax melts when you light a candle. Even metals melt when they are heated strongly enough. In general, solids change into liquids when they are heated. Okay, if you want to heat metals, you need to heat very strongly, very high flame you need. Okay, in a furnace they'll heat the metal to make different rods or things. They'll melt the metals, iron rods in a furnace. Okay, so different solids need to be heated to different degrees. Here in the picture you can see wax melt when you light a candle. The molten wax solidifies when it cools. Next, liquid to solid. Molten wax and metals become solid when they cool, but you have to put water into the freezer to change into solid ice. In a tray, If you pour water and keep it in a freezer, after 1 hour it become solid ice, solid ice cubes. So other liquids like oil would also become solid if you cooled them enough. So liquids change into solids when they are cooled, but all of them do not have to be cooled to same extent. Next, liquid to gases. You know that water changes into water vapor when it is heated. The changing of water or any liquid into its gaseous state is called evaporation. Okay. Actually, water evaporates all the time even without being heated, and that is how clothes dry indoors. When it is rained, your mother will dry the clothes inside the room itself. So the clothes, wet clothes, dry after 1 or 2 days, but they dry faster in sunshine because of the sun's warmth. When you heat water, it evaporates faster, and when it boils, it evaporates the fastest. Okay, the stream will come very fast. Some liquids like petrol and perfumes evaporate when more readily than water. The smell you get at petrol pumps is the smell of petrol vapor. See, in the picture you can see cloths dry because water evaporates even without being heated. We are not putting fire under the clothes to dry up. See, clothes dry because of water evaporates. Water takes up in the air. Okay. So, clothes dry because water evaporates even without being heated. Okay. And next, why do we call the gaseous form of water vapor and not gas? The gaseous form of things like water and petrol, perfumes, which are ordinarily liquid, are called vapor. We use the word gas for things like oxygen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, which are normally in the gaseous state. Here you can see dew, fog and clouds are example of condensation in nature. Let us see what is condensation. Gases to liquid. When a vapor cools, okay, when a vapor cools, when you heat water, you'll get water vapor, isn't it? That vapor, when it cools, okay, it changes into its liquid form. If you open your tiffin box in the lunch, okay, during lunch time, you can see droplets of your food, okay, on the top of your container. So the changing of water vapor to its liquid form is called condensation. When it open, no, the cool air falls on the lid and it become water. It comes like water. So the changing of water, okay, the changing of water vapor, the changing of a vapor to its liquid form is called condensation. The changing of a vapor to its liquid form is called condensation. Clouds form when water vapor condenses high up in the air, and mist and fog form when water vapor condenses closer to the ground, and dew forms when water vapor condenses on leaves, flowers or other things on the ground, on the grass. You can see dew drops in the morning, early morning. Now, do gases like oxygen and nitrogen also become liquid when they are cooled? Yes, they do, but they have to be cooled a lot. Okay, See, change of states is useful. See, solid things, solid solids melt, so they can change, they can be shaped into different things. And gas is stored in thick walled cylinders. Walled means tightly they close, no, on the top. Okay, thick walled cylinder as liquid, otherwise it would take too much space. Next, let us see how do we get rain. Okay, water cycle. Water changes form all the time in nature. Okay, it may change any time. It evaporates from rivers, water in the river, water in the oceans, water in the lakes, and water in the trees also. Okay, it evaporates, then it condenses to form clouds. When it goes up, it forms as clouds. After that, it comes down as rain and snow. Then it flows down slopes into the rivers and finally into the oceans. Okay, where they started. So some of it seeps under the ground. Some water they'll go inside the ground. Okay, some of it seeps under the ground to form groundwater. Then it evaporates again. This whole cycle of water changing form and moving form of the earth to the air and back is called the water cycle. Without the water cycle, we would run out of water. Okay, so how do we get rain? Due to the water cycle. Water changes form all the time in nature. It evaporates from rivers, oceans, lakes and trees. Then it condenses to form clouds on top. After that, it comes down as rain and snow. Then it flows down slopes into the rivers and finally into oceans. Some of it seeps under the ground to form groundwater. Okay, and then it evaporates again. This whole cycle of water changing form and moving from the earth to the air and back is called water cycle. Understood? Go through this lesson and try to answer the book exercise. Let us say true or false. Okay, all solids can be compressed. No, false. Gases spread out and occupy all the space they get. Yes, true. Liquids do not have a fixed shape or volume. True. Next, water evaporates without being heated. Yes, we are not putting fire under our dry clothes to wet clothes to dry, isn't it? So water evaporates without being heated. True. The statement is true. Dew, fog, mist and clouds are example of condensation in nature. Yes, true. Next, choose the correct option. The changing of liquid into its vapor is called, what is that? Evaporation. Changing of liquid into water vapor is called, okay, not water, any liquid, when it is heated it becomes vapor, so it is called evaporation, isn't it? Evaporation. Option B is correct. Not boiling, not condensation, it is called evaporation. The changing of a liquid into its vapor is called evaporation. Next, the changing of vapor into a liquid is called condensation. Condensation, condensation. Next, gases have fixed shape or fixed volume or no fixed shape or volume. The correct option is C, no fixed shape or volume. Next, Which of these is not an example of condensation in nature? Clouds or snow or dew? Snow is correct answer. Okay. And which of these can be compressed? Solid, liquid or gases? Gases. Yes, you are right. Gases is the correct option. Go through this lesson and study the lesson. Thank you all. God bless you all. Take care. Bye bye.